OnePlus is able to deliver the best possible products to the community.
I think it's a great opportunity for OnePlus and the community to get together and discuss great ideas.
Events like this are amazing. We get very valuable feedback so we can improve, but also for our community because they will feel heard.
Seeing my feedback, putting in result, yeah, that's really cool.
OnePlus's community,
Quality,
Reliable
and fast.
What does it take to be truly innovative? It all starts before you wake. Introducing the OnePlus 7 Pro. We set out to create a fully captivating experience with powerful Dolby Atmos sound from top to bottom and an immersive display that redefines the term bezel-less on mobile devices. Couple that with a 90 Hz refresh rate and you can scroll smoothly through your favorite apps. Or play the most intense mobile games available with no compromises. That's because we put more computing power into this device than ever before. Now you can move seamlessly between apps with software that anticipates your next move. Our adaptive brightness feature gives your eyes the least strenuous experience possible. No matter the shot or scene, the OnePlus 7 Pro is up to the task. That's because we've added 3 rear camera lenses to make sure you're capable of catching every moment. And of course, we didn't forget the selfie camera. Power through your day and night worry-free, because with Warp Charge, you're good to go in 20 minutes. That means your phone is ready before you are. And the camera capabilities don't diminish when the sun goes down. Thanks to our Nightscape feature, you'll be able to take gorgeous photographs no matter the time of day. That's the OnePlus 7 Pro, our most advanced phone ever.
Once again, thank you everyone for joining us here. We're now ready to get started, requesting you once again to please silence your cell phones and devices. Please make some noise. It's showtime!
We've got an amazing energy here tonight. Just a few months ago, we announced our new product strategy with our entry into the ultra-premium smartphone market with the OnePlus 7 Pro. And tonight, we're taking another step forward with something a lot bigger, especially when it comes to size. But first, I've got a couple of updates to share with you guys. Some of you here are already aware that we recently opened our R&D center in Hyderabad. Thank you. We really see Hyderabad's potential and want to help accelerate its role in becoming a digital innovation hub. So, we decided to make it our first site for our first international R&D investment. In the next 3 years, we'll be investing 1,000 crores into our Hyderabad R&D center. And this investment will go into infrastructure, product development, and local talent. Let's talk about service. It's something that we're really focused on, because our customers are those who want the best products. So it's only right that we provide a level of customer service that can match our product standards. And I have some news to share here. In addition to having some of the industry's best service centers, we want to provide service to you where it's most convenient, in your homes. So we've been trialing this in Bengaluru for the past month, offering a 2-hour repair service right to your door. No matter what the issue is, our engineers will be there and solve it for you within 2 hours. No one else offers any service like this. And before the end of the year, we'll be rolling this out across 6 cities in India. This is what we believe high-end service should be like. Now, the next part we talk about a lot, so I'm gonna keep it brief. Our focus on great products and service has won the hearts of consumers worldwide. We're now the top 4 global premium smartphone brand. And here in India, OnePlus is once again the #1 premium smartphone brand. This happened in Q2 with 43% of the market share. Out of the past 5 quarters, we've now been #1 for 4 quarters. But to be honest, market share, it will never be our focus. Market share is only the result of doing other things right. And for us, it will always be great products and great service. What's really gratifying for us is when we're traveling around the world and we see people really use our products, because that's when we know we made a real difference in people's lives. Speaking about making a difference, allow me to introduce the latest addition to the OnePlus family, the OnePlus 7T. So here it is, the beautiful, all-new OnePlus 7T. Let's talk a little bit about design. Back in April 2014, when we launched the OnePlus One, we combined a unique curved design with a special texture on the back. It was really ahead of its time when it first came out, and ever since then, we've kept focusing on great touch and feel in our products. The OnePlus 7T comes in at just 8.1 millimeters thin, And at the edges, it tapers to only 3.2 millimeters, making it really easy and comfortable to hold and to grip. It has a taller 20:9 display, and compared to the OnePlus 7, the 7T managed to be more narrow while also providing you with more display area. Turn it over, and you'll see its matte frosted glass. It's an elegant matte look that's also really smooth to the touch. We also use a new combination of layered films to create a unique radiance. So when you move the 7T under light, you get this beautiful, diffused reflection that looks really mesmerizing. Also, compared to a regular glass back, the frosted glass back on the OnePlus 7T is more resistant to fingerprints and smudges. The OnePlus 7T comes in two new colors, the Glacier Blue and the Frosted Silver. And this is the Glacier Blue. It's a natural blue that's inspired by water and ice. And this is the Frosted Silver. It's inspired by a sheen of ice captured in frosted glass. In 2015, our industrial design team started working on this matte frosted glass finish. And we found that when you combine glass with a matte finish, you get this really unique texture. It's almost metallic. That same year, we also released a limited edition phone using that same texture. In May of 2018, we felt we finally achieved the finish we intended, and we released the OnePlus 6 with two matte frosted glass variants, Midnight Black and Silk White. I don't know how to put this, but lately we've seen some other products follow us in using this finish. It's kind of flattering, and I guess you could say it's a small gift we brought to the industry. By now, you've all noticed the circular design on the OnePlus 7T. This simple, balanced, circular design houses the OnePlus 7T's new and powerful triple camera unit. A curve on the circle's outer bezel has been cut out with monocrystalline diamond drills. It looks almost like fine jewelry, and it's really stunning. So that's the OnePlus 7T's brand new design. Next, I want to talk about display innovation. For us, innovation is not about creating things that look good on paper, but rather about meaningful improvements to the day-to-day user experience of a product. Earlier this year, we released the OnePlus 7 Pro with an industry-leading fluid display with a 90 Hz refresh rate. Some of you might remember that during the launch, we said that trying to explain what 90 Hz feels like is kind of like trying to explain what falling in love feels like. You just have to do it and experience it for yourself before you really know. And now that the OnePlus 7 Pro has been on the market for a couple of months, plenty of people have been able to experience fluid display. So here are some of our favorite reactions.
This screen is all about the refresh rate.
90 frames per second.
Buttery smooth.
Super smooth when you're swiping through things.
The most responsive, snappy, fluid phone I've ever used.
A killer screen. This is an incredible display.
This is a gorgeous display.
The OnePlus 7 Pro is a major go.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, and here's a recent tweet by MKBHD. I'm happy to announce that we're bringing the 90 Hz fluid display to the OnePlus 7T. And I'm confident that once you use it, you'll also fall in love. And I also have one more piece of news to share. From now on, all future OnePlus smartphones will come with the fluid display technology. Smoothness and fluidity. We believe that that is the basis for a great user experience. you should experience no lag, no stutter, and no bloatware. You couple this with a fluid and seamless motion design, and you got a building block for a great user experience. I'd like to tell you more about our unique fluid display. It's much more than just having a panel with a 90 Hz refresh rate. The fluid display formula has three things. One, a great panel. So the OnePlus 7T features a state-of-the-art AMOLED panel with an industry-leading 90 Hz refresh rate. We've spent months in optimizing its touch circuitry and rendering process to make it up to 38% more responsive than other Android phones. But that's just the beginning. Second, you got to fine-tune the performance. We've been working really closely with Qualcomm's engineers to bring out the best of their flagship platform, rewriting the performance distribution strategy to make sure that the apps you use get all the power they need. So say you're using Instagram and you're scrolling through your pictures and videos, we will dynamically detect when you have the need for more performance and turn on more CPU cores to ensure that you always have a fluid experience. And third, animation optimization. So take our new full-screen gestures as an example. The animations on the 7T are all updated to take full advantage of the new 90 Hz refresh rate. We've done over 150 animation improvements across Oxygen OS. And motion design is something that OnePlus will keep investing in. So the OnePlus 7T's fluid display is truly a pleasure to use. To show you how using it feels like, we prepared a little video. So let's take a look. So what else is new on the OnePlus 7T's display? It's a brand new generation AMOLED with better color accuracy while also reducing potentially harmful blue light by 40%, making it much easier on your eyes. A display, it's meant to be seen, and the one on the OnePlus 7T can achieve a maximum brightness of over 1,000 nits, which makes the screen really easy to read outdoors. In addition, higher brightness also means better HDR. So in addition to HDR 10+ support with Amazon Prime Video, there's also HDR support on YouTube and Netflix. Watching content on the 7T is a real pleasure. There's yet another small benefit for those of us who love reading. In 2017, we released something called reading mode. So when you turn this on, it turns your screen into monochrome, making it easier to read text. Over time, we realized that this was a little bit limiting, especially because multimedia is becoming a more and more important part of content, no matter if you're browsing the web or you're scrolling through your Twitter feed. So to provide a better reading experience, we've added something called chromatic reading mode. So when you turn this on, thank you. When you turn this on, instead of turning the screen entirely monochrome, we desaturate the color, and the result is a more pleasant reading experience. So that wraps up the OnePlus 7T display. Now, I'd like to invite my colleague Zeke up on stage to tell you all about its camera.
Thanks, Kyle. Now, let's talk about the camera. In the past few years, we have seen a golden age of smartphone cameras. For most people, smartphone has replaced their traditional digital cameras, and now they have become the single best tool you can have. But that doesn't mean that there's no room to improve. And we have noticed some interesting changes. Vlogging is taking over. In 2018, over 2,000 vlogs were uploaded to YouTube every hour, and more than 4 billion people around the world watch online video content every month. A new stage for smartphone cameras is here, an era of vlogging. We all now carry devices in our pocket that don't just allow us to connect with the world, but document the world. And as a smartphone company, we have a mission to help people do that and do it better. So with OnePlus 7T, we have made a complete upgrade to the camera's video capabilities. This is the best reason you have ever had to start recording your life. And probably all of you have a favorite vlogger, or maybe you already are the vlogger yourself. And I guess that many of you sitting here at least have thought of starting your own vlog channel. But most people give up on it quickly. And one of the main reasons is shaking, which is to say they try creating a vlog, but the video is just too shaky. A lot of professional vloggers use a gimbal to hold and steady their phones and cameras, but the cost of getting one or carrying along with you all the time is a barrier for the average user. So with OnePlus 7T, we have solved that problem. To allow OnePlus users to create better stabilized videos, we have developed Super Stable, which combines a brand new ultra-precise gyroscope and powerful electronic image stabilization system. And with this feature turned on, you can get amazingly steady, stable videos straight off your OnePlus 7T. Now here's the comparison video with a Super Stable on and off. Thank you. Addressing the stabilization issue was only the first part, the part that gets us to why people vlog in the first place. And that is the joy of creating something and discovering new things of the world around us. We have equipped the OnePlus 7T with 3 super power cameras, so that beside the high-resolution 48-megapixel main camera, there's also a 117-degree ultra-wide-angle camera and a 2-time telephoto camera. These 3 cameras work together seamlessly, so you can go freely from the main wide camera to telephoto and to ultra-wide and find the most creative angle and document things like never before. Here, I want to show you a special video. This video is shot by my friend who is pursuing her graduate degree of arts in London. She spent a weekend with OnePlus 7T and captured some beautiful videos on the street of London. Now let's take a look. Thank you. And of course, video aside, the OnePlus 7T's photos are stunning. In the last 5 years, we have been studying how people take photos with their phones. And we have become more and more aware of how people's phones reflect all the different dimensions of their lives. And for us, that means a truly great phone should be able to bring a little more beauty to your life. With the OnePlus 7T, we upgraded our powerful ultra-shot engine, which can help you capture even more beautiful photos. Just like our video features, and we also made the OnePlus 7T photo capturing experience the most versatile yet. And first is the portrait mode. Sorry. And first is the portrait mode. We all love taking portrait shots. And now you can use a new 2-time telephoto camera, which is a 51mm equivalent lens, to take portrait photos and get more professional results with less distortion. Or you can switch to the main camera and take portraits with a wider perspective. In addition to portrait mode, we're also making the ultra-wide-angle lens much more versatile on the OnePlus 7T. Like we said earlier, the OnePlus 7T is equipped with a 16-megapixel, 170-degree lens. With the 7T's ultra-wide-angle lens, the world literally expands for you. It can broaden the horizon on every memory you choose to keep. And on top of that, we also add 2 special features to this ultra-wide-angle lens. Over the past few years, our users have shared tons of great photos taken with the OnePlus phones through our Shot on OnePlus community. And among these gorgeous photos, we found a large percentage go for macro shots. And here are just a few of them. We love macro photography because it gives us a whole new way to explore the world. And today, we're going to bring smartphone macro photography to a new level. With the OnePlus 7T's triple camera system, we managed to add a customized macro lens motor. Now you can be as close as 2.5 centimeters away from the subject and still get that perfectly focused shot. And yes, 2.5 centimeters. That's basically the width of 2 index fingers. It is amazing. With this feature, thank you. With this feature, you will discover details that you have never seen before. The lines in the maple leaves under the sunset, and the world reflected in the water droplet after the rain. Once you start using this feature, you will see there's so much more beauty in the world than you ever realized. Last year, together with OnePlus 6T, we introduced Nightscape. By automatically taking multiple shots and combining them into one, Nightscape helps you get bright and detailed photos with a high dynamic range, even in low light conditions. With OnePlus 7T, beside the main camera, we also brought the Nightscape to the ultra-wide angle. To sum up, what we have here is a triple camera system with all the flagship specs you come to expect from OnePlus, including an ultra-wide-angle lens that offers you a whole new creative possibilities for photos and videos. And OnePlus 7T puts an unbelievably powerful, versatile camera system right in your hand. And a great camera system needs great performance. And for that, I'd like to welcome your old friend, Shuma, on stage to tell you more about the performance of the OnePlus 7T.
Hello, good evening. All right, so performance. At OnePlus, we never settle in pursue for the beta. So we believe that OnePlus 7T is the best performing device out there. And we believe this is possible for a couple of reasons. First of the reasons is our chipset, the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus. This is the upgrade comparing to the 855 that has launched earlier this year and is present on OnePlus 7 or OnePlus 7 Pro. So this time, Qualcomm have developed a new Cryo 485 CPU core clocking up to 2.96 gigahertz. At that, combined with a GPU clocking up to 675 megahertz, creates an upgrade of performance of 15%. And then earlier this year, with the OnePlus 7 series, we have introduced UFS 3.0. We were the first one in the world to bring UFS 3.0 storage to a production smartphone. Thank you. And then, even 2 months later, we were still the only ones. So, of course, with the OnePlus 7T, you can expect no less than this best possible storage on a phone. And then we must talk about charging. Ever since OnePlus 3, we've been changing charging habits of our users. And this time, we have built on top of Warp Charge 30, and we've created what we call third generation of Warp Charge charging, Warp Charge 30T. Thank you. Warp Charge 30T brings some upgrades both to the software algorithm responsible for charging and for the battery construction itself. And actually, it's not only faster than the charging that you can find on OnePlus 7, but it's also charging faster than Warp Charge than you can find on OnePlus 7 Pro. And actually, it's whole 23% faster. And then what is cool is that we have not compromised on the convenience. So I think that our charging system is quite famous for how cool it keeps the phone during charging. And with OnePlus 7T and Warp Charge 30T, it's no different, because we have introduced a new graphite heat sink pipe, and we have redesigned how the charging system is created. But it's not just charging and CPU and storage that are fast on OnePlus 7T. Our screen unlock and solution alike, similar to screen unlock, are now widely popular in the market. But we think that in terms of performance and speed, there is no much to our solution. But this time with OnePlus 7T, we decided that we want to make it really smooth as well. So we have created a couple of upgrades that you guys need to try for yourself. And then we believe that the great overall experience when it comes to especially gaming is the immersive experience. So we are bringing the well-known pair of serious stereo speakers to the OnePlus 7T with Dolby Atmos support. Thanks a lot, guys. And in my personal opinion, my favorite upgrade to the OnePlus 7 Pro was the new haptic motor. And we feel that the way it changes your experience where gaming or typing on a keyboard is really, really important. And with OnePlus 7T, we're bringing a new linear motor with an independent drive for the best haptic experience, especially while gaming. For us, the overall great experience is no compromise in audio, video, and haptic. And moving on to Oxygen OS. So first, before I tell you guys about all the new features that we are bringing with Oxygen OS, let me recap what happened roughly 2 weeks ago. So we were celebrating 1500 days anniversary of Oxygen OS. You guys know. Awesome. And on that occasion, we decided to plant some trees. And we have committed to plant 1 tree for every tweet with hashtag OxygenOS. And the actual result exceeded our expectation by a lot. And now, together with our partners at WWF, we'll plant exactly this man. And 1 bonus from us here in India. So thank you very much, guys, for caring for the environment. And then let's move on to another bank. OnePlus 7T will be the first phone in the world to come out of the box with Android 10. I think that reaction tells it all. And we understand you guys, and we agree that bringing the latest from Android is really important. And that's why already, on the very first day of launch of Android 10, we have introduced OxygenOS based on Android 10 in open beta build. And right now, already our OnePlus 7 and OnePlus 7 Pro users can experience a full-fledged Android 10 with OxygenOS flavor on their devices. Thank you. We think that Android 10 is a major enhancement, especially when it comes to privacy and security. So it's awesome to see comments like these reassuring us in this idea. Also, on that occasion, I want to thank our friends at Google for supporting us and making it possible to ship Android 10 to OnePlus users that early. But new Android is not all what our OxygenOS team has prepared for you guys. So as a product team, we have spent the last 2 years in India speaking with you guys, with our Indian users. And we've been, for the last 11 months, in our R&D center in Hyderabad, developing all new set of India-centric features. And here are a couple of them. First of all, back in the days before the World Cup has started, we have introduced cricket scores. So now I'm sure that India team performance was a little bit of disappointment during World Cup, but I'm sure the team will recuperate soon and to follow their endeavors, and as well as those of any other national or IPL team, you can head to Shelf, so our -1 screen, and configure cricket scores for yourself. And then we've also made some improvements to the gallery. So now our phone is able to recognize what's present on the photo and categorize those photos into what we call smart albums. So they are contextually created based on the recognized objects, recognize your friends or family or anyone that's in your photos, or just based on location. And what's really important for us is that the whole process is happening within the device itself. This means you don't need internet connection, and no data is sent anywhere outside your phone for the highest privacy and for the fastest speed of processing. Thank you. But if you would like to, after all, upload some photos, we're providing you with new OnePlus cloud storage for the gallery. If you guys like this one, I think you will like this one even more, because for the first year, we are giving you additional 50 GB of storage. Awesome. All right. And next, we've decided to tackle your work-life balance with a feature that we call work-life balance. And we think that digital health is a really important aspect of one's life, and as a phone maker, it's our responsibility to help you maintain it. We have started with a Zen mode, where you can detach from your phone for a short 20 minutes, now even more, up to an hour. And as a next step, we are introducing work-life balance. So what we have researched is that our users are using their devices not only for entertainment or for instant messages and communication with their friends and family, but also for work. And the set of applications that is relevant during the lifetime and work time is completely different. And the scenario is also very different in those two cases. So what we have created is with work-life balance, you can categorize your applications into those relevant during lifetime and during work time. And after you categorize them and enable respectively work mode or life mode, you will not be bothered by notifications from applications that are not relevant or disturbing at a particular moment. Thank you. And then we have also added some intelligence to it. So you can automate the whole process. For example, if you want to enable your life, our phone can detect your location or Wi-Fi connectivity and turn on live mode automatically when you reach home. Thank you. Or, for example, for work, you can schedule it to be enabled on weekdays from, let's say, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can configure it in dozens of different ways, but we're hoping that it will help you focusing on your work better, as well as living your life to the fullest. And then, I'm sure we are all receiving all sorts of notifications. OTPs, transactional messages, bunch of spam. So what we have done in our messaging app is we have categorized automatically your messages into different brackets for promotional messages, transactional, one-time password, and personal. On top of that, we are also visualizing messages, 39 different types of messages, delivery information or train tickets, flights, your bank information, bills, and so on. And to add to it, we are also introducing quick and actionable one-tap actions where you can, for example, copy your OTP or call your delivery guy. Awesome, thank you guys. And then lastly, I know that you guys travel a lot abroad for business or for holidays, and we have identified a couple of problems related with that, and specifically internet access related problems. So we think that buying your SIM card before you leave or right after you arrive or trying to find the right roaming package is a little difficult. So we're introducing what we call international roaming. So with international roaming, in an easy and cost-effective way, you can get some data packages. And what's most important, it's extremely convenient because you don't need to purchase them before you leave. You can get them without internet access, which means that you can just arrive in your destination foreign country and do it right there. So these are our new India-centric features. All of these are coming to users of OnePlus 6 and newer this year itself. And we couldn't be more excited as well. And lastly, we have a special announcement to make. There's a very fantastic product we are working on for over a year now. And I couldn't be more excited to tell you guys that starting sometime next year, you will no longer need your physical wallet, as we are announcing OnePlus Pay. Thank you. That's been it about Oxygen OS and Oxygen OS performance, as well as the OnePlus 7T overall. And let's watch this recap video. Thank you.
Every decision we made, every path we took, led us to one thing: a better phone to empower you. You got videos to watch and feeds to scroll, so there's a wider edge-to-edge screen that still fits in your hand. You've got apps to run. New hardware unlocks and processes quicker, while our screen is more fluid and more responsive. Smoother? You got that too, thanks to a 90 Hz refresh rate, with richer, sharper, deeper colors and detail. You've got photos to take, with 3 lenses instead of 1, so you can shoot wide angle, ultra wide angle, and telephoto, to always get the full picture. Even in backlight, and with almost no light, so your images always look spot on. You've got things to do, places to be, so there's warp charge. Just 30 minutes to keep you moving. And you've got dual speakers, so when you're gaming, you don't get played. You've even got video stabilization, so you can always keep it steady. We came, we listened, we made the phone you want. Introducing the new OnePlus 7T. Never settle.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the founder, CEO, and Chief Product Officer of OnePlus. Please put your hands together and welcome Pete Lau.
Good evening. Good evening, India. I'm so excited to be here in New Delhi with you all again. I'm looking forward to this day for over 2 years. Today will be a day to remember for OnePlus. On December 17th, 2013, OnePlus was officially founded, which started our journey of never settle. At that time, most people did not think OnePlus entering the smartphone market was a wise choice. They believed the smartphone industry was already overcrowded and did not need a large brand. And yet, we saw that smartphones had so much room to improve. The touch and feel, the build quality and the details, the user experience. We believed we could change the industry for the better. In pursuit of this belief, we have created a better and better smartphone user experience and grown into an incredible community across the world. And now, we have become one of the most preferred premium smartphone brands. And we are just getting started. Besides making the best premium smartphones, we have an even bigger dream for the future. The future is hard to predict, but we know it will be connected. After much discussion with our global community, we are more certain that everyone's online experience will be seamlessly connected. The home is the first of this. But in the last 10 years, the home internet experience has not fundamentally changed. And so, we felt someone needed to shake up this field. Today, OnePlus is taking its first step in connecting the mobile and the home spaces. And we believe it will be the first of many in the next 5 to 10 years. About a year ago, we announced to our community that we were developing a smart TV for OnePlus. That means it did not have to be good, but it had to be the best in picture, sound, and everything that our users care about. We put together an expert product team. Most of them have been in the TV industry for over 10 years. To perfect the picture quality, we asked the two expert consultants to join our R&D team. Hirohisa, former head of R&D, former Sony R&D for LCD, and Asakura, vice chairman of the Society of the Picture Quality Engineers in Japan. Both of them have made a great contribution to Japan's TV industry. We did not want to make an ordinary TV. We want to make a TV that would meet the highest standard of the industry, one that would be a breakthrough in connected user experience. So, in addition to building an expert team, we spend a lot of time perfecting the connected user experience. You probably know smartphones are the most carefully engineered consumer electronics. For the past months, we have been using the same smartphone standard to build the smart TV. The OnePlus TV was developed for over 14 months, far longer than the industry average 3 to 6 months. When you make something for users, for people, it's not about how fast or how long you develop it, but the quality that comes out in the end. Our remote controller is a thank you. Our remote controller is a good example. No other remote controller was made with this level of excellence in build quality and attention to details. And finally, today in New Delhi, OnePlus is revealing its first flagship smart TV, a combination of imagination and intelligence. We believe, just as we have done for smartphones, the OnePlus TV will redefine the smart TV experience. And here it is. This is a OnePlus TV. Thank you. I'm proud to share this moment with all of you. So now I would like to invite our coordinator, Tilan, to tell you more. Tilan.
In 1896, brothers Lumiere organized the first ever communal TV screening. Documentary was to be screened. Documentary of a train arriving at a train station. Pretty common sight in those times. If only the screening audience would have ever witnessed the TV screening, or TV for that matter, before in their lives. Because you see, as the train started to get closer and closer to the screen, audience panicked. They thought the train is going to run them over, and they ran out of the screening room. Brothers Lumiere never finished that screening. TV used to be a box where your friends and family would gather around to spend some time together. 60 years ago, when you would get your visitors at your house, you would bring the most important visitors closest to the TV, whilst the ones that are least important would be standing next to a doorway from where they would be watching TV. TV used to be a status symbol, sign of progress, piece of art. Nowadays, TV is just a utility. Well, for us, TV is more than a utility. It is more than a smart utility. It is a combination of community and technology. TV is an object where you will bring your most important visitors closest to the TV, whilst the ones that start writing you reply on WhatsApp and never finishing it, letting you hang in there hopelessly, waiting for that message to arrive, will be standing next to our doorway, far, far away. You need 4 things to keep gathering friends and family at your place for all the screenings. You need a beautiful and immersive window that will transport you into various realms. A window or display panel that will make you forget about all of your surroundings. But seeing is only one part. You want to hear as well through your speakers. You cannot immerse yourself or lose yourself in that window if you cannot hear the sounds associated with your surroundings. Once the TV is turned on, screen acts like a magic mirror, taking you places without you ever needing to move away from your chair. But the moment TV is turned off, it's just another black box. So you need your TV to be designed beautifully, top, bottom, front, and back. And last but not least, the way you navigate the worlds you wish to enter, or TV's operating system, where all your worlds can be found, is important, because ultimately you don't want to spend too much time learning how to find things that you're looking for. You want everything to be at the tip of your finger. So you need 4 things to keep gathering friends and family at your place for all the screenings. You need a beautiful display panel with an amazing picture quality. You need speakers with alluring sound quality. You want your TV to be designed beautifully, period. Top, bottom, front, and back. And lastly, you want to have an easy-to-use operating system. But I don't care about picture quality. Said no one ever when buying a TV. If that would be the case, people would still be buying black and white TV sets. But you don't see a lot of those anymore, do you? I do, however, agree. It is difficult. It is damn difficult to walk into an electronics store, stand in front of rows of TV sets, and decide which one has the best picture, especially when all of them use the latest display technology. So let me ask you, which one is the best TV for you? The OnePlus TV, of course, here at the OnePlus launch event. That beautiful, customized, 55-inch 4K QLED display really adds flair to your colors. It is picture perfect. And that display technology I just mentioned, QLED, quantum LED, super easy to understand. Every QLED works on the same principle. You have a blue LED backlight which transmits lights onto the quantum dots. Those are teeny tiny dots that are green and red and have capacity to glow when backlit. So when the blue LED light hits those dots, they glow even brighter, creating an image on your front panel, which is an LCD panel, that are incredibly vivid, incredibly bright. Oh, and to let you in on a secret about our customized QLED panel, well, that's just pure science. Do you remember the tiny dots we just mentioned, quantum dots, and how they fit in the layer between the back LED panel and the front LCD panel? Well, we changed the properties of the layer with quantum dots in it in a way that it's a secret, so I cannot tell you. But now you know. We did something with those quantum dots to make this QLED panel customized and uniquely our own. And how does that help your viewing experience? Well, it makes your pictures more vivid, for starters. DCI-P3, an abbreviation of what is fast becoming golden standard in color gamut. It is great to have a score of 93% like Sony. or 94% like Samsung. But we think it is better to have a score of 96% like OnePlus. And since this is a numbers game, we did not stop there. We went for another score, NTSC. And there, we scored 120% of the color gamma score, which is the world's highest color gamma, which means that your pictures are going to be vivid, vivid, vivid. So, you're welcome. The best part is, QLED is extremely versatile. You put it in your living room or your bedroom, and even if you have a lot of windows and daylight coming in, don't worry, you don't have to pull the curtains. Thanks to those quantum dots we just mentioned, the colors on your screen are going to be incredibly vivid, incredibly bright, which will make your screen be best viewed in any condition, including the daylight. Add to that our advanced anti-glare technology, and you have yourself one hell of a Counter-Strike match. And for all of you gamers out there, I know you're there, fellow Counter-Strikers, that increased vividness and vibrancy will come in handy when spotting an enemy in a dark alley. So you have this beautiful picture on your display, but what gives? I mean, what is that magical thing in the background that enables it? We call it Gamma Color Magic Chip. In order to have vibrant and beautiful pictures on your display, you need a chip that will do all the work for you, and you won't even know it's there. And that's what we think is magical about it. In essence, it's an extremely powerful processor with a collection of optimized algorithms that allows you to have a clearer, more natural, and smoother picture and video quality experience. So let me tell you, how do we achieve clearer, more natural, and smooth picture and video quality experience? We can make your picture look clearer by applying an algorithm called super resolution. What it does is it identifies those missing information in the picture in real time and then fills those gaps with two-dimensional data. Our competitors use one-dimensional data, and increases the resolution, hence making your picture clearer. Another algorithm can make your picture look more natural. I don't like when there is banding in my photos. It just doesn't look real. So by virtue of applying an algorithm called decontour, which identifies the missing information between the bands and then fills those gaps with the relevant information, the transitions between the bands are smooth and look way more natural. But the best algorithm, MEMC, motion estimate and motion compensation, is the one that will make your videos incredibly smooth by adding one additional frame after each original frame in your video. That means that your 24 FPS and 30 FPS videos are now going to become 60 FPS videos, which is extremely smooth. And that is important, especially when you're watching videos with a lot of moving motions, like lions chasing gazelles, Tom chasing Jerry, or Thanos chasing Infinity Stones. Clear? Clear, natural, smooth. And a bunch of other features that work simultaneously in the background to deliver you a seamless picture and video quality experience, one of them being Dolby Vision. And to tell you more about how Dolby Vision integrates into OnePlus TV, please help me welcome to stage Pankaj Kedia from Dolby Laboratories.
Thank you, Chilin. Thank you, Chilin. It's fantastic to be here at this incredible launch event with OnePlus, fantastic devices, including the OnePlus TV, which is powered with Dolby's visual and audio technology. We at Dolby are obsessed with enabling a spectacular experience for consumers that exceed consumer expectations. And what we've seen with OnePlus, this is exactly their mission too. So we worked with OnePlus to bring our Dolby Atmos experience to their phones, starting with the OnePlus 7 and the OnePlus 7 Pro earlier this year, and today with the OnePlus 7T, as you heard. But OnePlus doesn't stop there. They are going forward and are going to redefine, completely transform the television experience by bringing the best picture and the best sound to their televisions. And this combination of Dolby Vision's ultra-vivid images and Dolby Atmos immersive audio is going to transform this television into an entertainment powerhouse. Dolby Vision HDR technology enables the delivery of ultra-vivid images to the television, which provides up to 40 times more brightness and 10 times more dark images. And what that enables is incredible brightness and contrast, unlike you've seen before, accurate colors, and just incredible, astonishing details. There are numerous number of movies, television shows, OTT originals, live sports that are available with Dolby technology, including a lot of the leading OTT service providers who are streaming this content globally and here in India also, and including some of the best and the most popular local content in India. So this coming together of the Dolby Vision experience and the Dolby Atmos sound, and that itself from the TV itself without needing any separate speakers to be attached to the television, we really think is going to transform and really create a new category, a new experience for televisions. We're very excited to be working with OnePlus. We thank them for their partnership, and we look forward to working with them to transform an ordinary dull moment into a memorable, spectacular experience. Thank you very much, and I'll leave you with a video of Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision and how that works. Thank you.
You are about to experience a revolution in entertainment technology. The fusion of Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos transforms your TV into an entertainment powerhouse. Dolby Vision is cinema HDR that brings TV to life with dramatic imaging, astonishing brightness, color, contrast. Dolby Atmos puts you inside the action with bigger, more encompassing sound that fills your room, even overhead. Now, experience the power of Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos.
It's amazing. See these words. The colors are spectacular.
In summary, there are two things you should know about your picture quality. First, you need a customized QLED panel which will produce incredibly bright and vivid colors on your screen that will glue you to your seat staring at a TV. Secondly, processing power, that hidden chip, or as we call it, gamma color magic chip, that will do all the work for you and that enables those colors to be displayed on the panel. But I don't care about the picture quality. Said no one ever who owned a OnePlus TV. Silent movies have gone out of fashion. Not a lot of silent content out there. Because sound is important. Most of us cannot even imagine watching Avengers without sound. Or Wonder Woman swinging her sword, making swooshing sounds and not being able to hear anything. Or watching the new Joker movie, not being able to hear him laugh. That's the real horror. Sound is important. In fact, it is so important that when you go out and buy your TV, you will get also a soundbar to get a more immersive sound experience. And soundbars are nice, don't get me wrong. They give you a better sound than what you would get in a TV without one. But they take space at your home. So you need to plan for that. They rarely fit with the design of your existing TV. So you need to plan for that. And then there is this little thing called connection. sometimes, or usually, you need various connection cables for your soundbar. And so you need to plan for that. We looked at all those things when designing OnePlus TV, and we thought that's a lot of planning. And our community wants just things to be convenient. So we listened to our community, and we made it, that's not our soundbar, and we made it simple. In fact, so simple that you don't even have to think about your soundbar. But first, how do we know that the sound from our soundbar is so damn good? Because our soundbar has 8 speakers. 6 of them are forward-facing, 2 of them are backward-facing. And that way, the sound experience paired with Dolby Atmos can really give you a alluring and immersive sound experience. Those 2 backward-facing speakers, there are 20 watts, 65 hertz woofers that deliver some sweet bass. They will produce some punchier bass without sounding hollow. Also, funny fact, woofers were named after a dog's bark. Woof. Not a joke. Forward-facing speakers, we pack 6 of those in our soundbar. Now, you have 4 high-quality, full-range forward-facing speakers, as well as 2 tweeters, which through their own high-frequency sound complement your soundbar perfectly. So those 8 speakers in your soundbar, 6 of them are forward-facing, 2 of them are backward-facing, will deliver incredibly powerful sound experience at the comfort of your home. You can even, you know what, you can even turn your TV into a Bluetooth, move away from it, and you can just listen to it from the distance. Sound is still crystal clear and loud. You would want me to raise the TVs now to show you how our soundbar really looks like. No, it's not the time yet. First, how do we know that our speakers are really one of the best in the market, if not the best? Sound is energy. Yeah? Okay? Follow? Sound is energy. The more power to the speakers, the more energy they produce, more powerful the speakers. It's a circle. More powerful speakers, better the sound. Most of the 55-inch TVs in high-end market deliver a sound output between 20 and 40 watts. And that is good. That is really good, in fact. But we got better. OnePlus TV produces a sound output of 50 watts. And that will deliver... And that will deliver some powerful sound experience. Pair that with our unique forward transmission system, where all the sound is blasting at you, as opposed downward, like in most of our competitor soundbars. What am I talking about? Let me just show you. Those are our competitors. This is us. Yeah, it's mariachi music. So, to summarize, for sound, you have a soundbar. It has 8 speakers. 6 of them are forward-facing, 2 of them are backward-facing. You have a sound output of 50 watts, which is higher than the average in the high-end TVs on the market, one of the best. You have that unique forward transmission system where sound is blasting at you, and then you pair all that with Dolby Atmos, and you're in for one loud and cinematic journey. Did you know that in 1930s people used loudspeakers? Believe it or not. If you had a loudspeaker, you would mount it on the wall to connect it to your TV, not just to complement your TV, but to also get a more immersive sound experience. But in 1930s, people were also suckers for design. They wanted, true. They wanted everything in their homes not to be just functional, but to be beautiful while being functional. And 1930s was also an age of DIY things. So in 1930s, if you had a loudspeaker mounted on your wall, connected to your TV set, it was advisable to either hide it or turn it into a piece of art. One example of hiding it and turning it into a piece of art is to hide your loudspeaker behind ornamental shield. Make a hole in it through which the sound goes through, and the first notions of home cinema can easily be seen. 1930s was the age when technology was functional, yet hidden in plain sight. It was there, but it was also not there. And in 2019, we also want to show you that you too can have a soundbar in your TV that will be there, but it also won't be there. It will be hidden in plain sight, and you don't have to take care of that extra space in your home, and you don't have to think whether it fits aesthetically with your current TV. It obviously does. It is equally beautiful. You just turn on the TV, and the soundbar starts silently sliding down and out from the TV. As the soundbar starts sliding out from the TV, you will see those 3 lines with white light glowing in it. That's the soundbar saying hi to you, but it is saying hi very quietly. In fact, most of the modern ACs at your home have a noise level of 36 decibel when on a quiet mode, and that's barely audible. Our soundbar can do better, only 32 decibels. In real life, that's the sound of whispering. But you know what? It was not easy to come to those 32 decibels, because when we started to actually think about the soundbars, when we started to design and plan, and we were like, you do some research, right? And we noticed that there is not a lot of research in the field of motion research for our soundbar. So we had to establish various procedures, processes that were not there before. We even had to work with various experts in the fields of motion research and noise reduction. And almost, you will not believe it, but almost all of them told us it is impossible to lower the noise levels of your soundbar below 50 decibels. So we asked them, do you know what is the motto of our company? It's never settle. So maybe the noise level of our soundbar will be the same as the noise level of us whispering, it is possible. After various prototypes, permutations, we changed the motor mechanism a few times, we changed the gearbox mechanism a few times, we went from 50 decibel to 45, 45 to 40, 40 finally to 32 decibels. But we did not stop there. We also increased the longevity of your soundbar to more than 100,000 motions, but we did not stop there either. We reduced the time for soundbar to lower to a mere 7.2 seconds. But there is one thing we don't need to whisper about, and that is our screen. With 95.7% screen-to-body ratio, this TV will look like one giant window ready for you to escape into another world. And when you look at it from the sides, you will see, well, almost nothing. It's thin. In fact, it is only 7 millimeters thin at the thinnest part. It is really thin. And the back. Oh, okay, well, thank you. And the back. Wait, you haven't heard the best part. And the back. You would think we will not invest time and effort into designing the back of OnePlus TV, right? Why would we? You would not see it. Your TV will be facing your wall all the time. After all, design is not a value-added element when designing TV. That's why you don't see a lot of manufacturers putting money and effort into designing the backs of their TVs. I don't know if you have figured it by now, but we are not like everybody else. So we think that TV should have an integrated design, meaning it is intended to be looked at from all the sides, top, bottom, front, and back. And all sides have to look equally mesmerizing. So when you look at the back of OnePlus TV, you will notice beautiful yet familiar carbon fiber pattern. Additionally, you will see that the back is exceptionally clean and minimalistic. You may even ask yourself a question, where have all the ports gone? Well, they're hidden on the back of OnePlus TV behind a magnetic plate. And FYI, it is very satisfactory to keep taking off that plate and putting it back on in its place. Behind that magnetic plate, there are ports. And your cables are going to slide beautifully from behind that magnetic plate. So as you watch your OnePlus TV, you won't see the back. But you will know that everything in the back looks like a piece of art. And the deck. If you decide not to mount your TV on the wall, you will have the pleasure of using OnePlus deck. Aside from being polished and beautifully designed to fit into that overall integrated design of OnePlus TV, when you look at it from the above, the TV will look like it's floating mid-air above the deck. And that's some pretty cool feature. Would you believe me if I told you that in the 1950s, the most popular remote controller was called Zenith Lazybones, It was connected to TV via wires, and it posed a physical threat to users because a lot of them got electrocuted due to that same electrical wired connection. Thankfully, nowadays, remote controllers are less harmful. Yet it pains me still to see that many buttons on them, to always wonder, is the battery fully charged or not? Is it a AAA battery, or is it just a AA battery? Well, we have designed a very beautiful, sleek, minimalistic, super easy to use remote controller. And not too many buttons, not too many buttons. Premium aluminum unibody design. Best of all, no AAA batteries, just Type-C charging. Oh yeah. But wait a second, design does not stop here. Come on. Those are the things that you could see. You can see the top of the TV, you can see the bottom of the TV, you can see the front, you can see the back. You can see and feel and interact with your remote controller. But there is one design aspect we haven't talked about. Inside of TV, designing the interface of OnePlus TV. And that's where we feel the design thinking comes to the forefront, designing that same interface. OnePlus TV is based on Android TV. It has the latest Android Pie for Android TV. That's the latest version. And the reason why we chose Android is to provide as clean and seamless experience for our users as possible. I mean, you know us based on that. That's how we started OnePlus as well, just to provide that clean experience. So let me show you what are the features that OnePlus TV has. Of course, it has an inbuilt casting, which means that you can play a game on your mobile phone and cast it on your TV in a blink of an eye without any lag while casting, and you can still keep playing game on your mobile phone, and that's some wild stuff because now your whole family can see you win in the Candy Crush. So sorry, Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I said Call of Duty, I didn't say Candy Crush, jeez. You're a tough audience. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay, so we might as well just press a pause button, right? So when you get bored, or when you want to pause something, you just take your remote controller, press the Google Assistant button, and lazily say, Google, pause my game. Google, take me to Oxygen Play. Wait, what? The point is, your TV is voice-enabled via Google Assistant, not just on your remote controller, but also in your device via inbuilt Google Assistant, obviously. And you will be getting the latest Android TV updates from now for the next 3 years. Yep, yep. And that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do, and a lot of TV manufacturers do not get those updates as they come. But you guys know us. We don't like to preload a lot of unnecessary stuff on our devices. We think that the clean experience is the best experience. Giving you the choice to furnish your operating system is part of our core DNA. But there have always been only 2 keywords that were guiding us in designing and delivering that premium experience to all of you guys: fast and smooth. And design a OnePlus TV interface experience is not going to be any different, especially when you're on your smart TV, not our smart TV, your smart TV, and you're looking for the content, and then you're redirected from one app to the other, or the place you're looking content from is not centralized, or you need to open multiple other apps, or the content you're looking for cannot be found in a short period of time. It's just so troublesome. It's like, it's so annoying. So we saw all those issues, and we said, like, we have to do something differently, something fast, something smooth, something that will make you find that content you're looking for in a no time, something across all apps in a comprehensive way. You just find a video, you click on it and press play, and it just plays then and there, and we call it Oxygen Play. And with platforms such as Amazon Prime, YouTube, Hungama, Z5, Eros, there will be plenty of content to choose from, but we are also bringing Netflix to OnePlus TV sometimes later this year. When your TV is on a standby, you don't want it to be just another black box. Although, trust me, it's a beautiful black box. No. You wanted it to show some content on it in the background. You wanted it to surprise you. We know the best way to do it. With the images of shot on OnePlus taken by you, yourself. Why, tell me, why putting some generic images on TV when we can put the images taken by our community? And our community likes to listen to music. When you're home alone, you connect your phone to your speaker, and to amplify those sounds you're grooving to or nodding your head to, well, now you can connect your phone to your TV and play all those in-the-moment songs while the sound is blasting across your room, and you luckily feel like you're in the concert of your favorite artist. Still remember that soundbar I was talking to you about? Yeah, that thing's gonna scare your neighbors. It's really loud. It is fast. It is smooth. It is pure Android TV experience. It has inbuilt casting. You will receive updates from now and for the next 3 years. It has Oxygen Play, which will make your life so much easier by finding a desired content in no time across all your apps in a comprehensive way. You get to use the best gallery to be your screensaver, and best of all, you get to give your neighbors a valid reason to call a police on you while you're blasting a music on your TV from your soundbar. And the price of that is something I will not talk about. Instead, let me tell you something else that's pretty cool, something uniquely OnePlus. We call it OnePlus Connect. What it does is, it basically allows you to seamlessly connect your phone to your TV. And it has a lot of cool features, and it's a natural painkiller. It kills all the pain associated with slow and inefficient ways of interacting with TV via your phone. So I know that you would like to see a lot of those features being premiered here on this giant screen, but no, not going to happen. Not going to do it. You know why? Because we are going to try to do live demo. We're going to take some risks. So I'm going to show you OnePlus Connect on real TVs. So please, you keep going up, and you please come up. So please welcome back to stage OnePlus TV. First rule of public speaking, never turn your back to the audience. Oh, this one is out of reach. You guys know what is this? This is Alexa, right? This thing is powerful enough to wake up our TV. So let's try it, but you have to be quiet. There's a lot of echo in this room, okay? By the way, she doesn't really like me that much. Yesterday, she didn't want to work with me. So hopefully today will be better. Alexa, turn on my TV.
Did you mean Dylan's TV?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Like Batman would say, first try. Okay, so now we're in TV. Now we cannot use Alexa anymore, but let me show you OnePlus Connect. That's what we want to know. Wait a second, they told, we need to hold the phone properly so you guys can see it on those side screens. So what's going to happen here, let me just tell you a bit. On this giant LED screen, you're going to see TV, okay? And on the side screens, you're going to see me very comfortably without me, knowing that there is 2,500 people in this room, going through this OnePlus Connect to show you all the features, okay? So, okay, let's turn on my 70, okay, cool. Maximum brightness. No, it's not maximum brightness. Okay, so we go to OnePlus Connect. This is the interface. Now you're in the Oxygen. Inside the OnePlus Connect, you can be in Oxygen Play, okay? So you click on that icon that's remote control. The black icon, remote control. Once you click it, it comes to something unexpected, but wait. Okay, we're here. So you come to a function called trackpad control. This function allows you to navigate your TV any which way you want using the trackpad. So you just navigate up, down, left, right, okay? So let's do it. Okay, oh. It's coming, it's going. Okay, this was up and down. That was easy. Okay, let's now try right. Let's try left. Easy, right? Okay, one finger, you see? Cool. Okay, but I'm tired of using my fingers. So I just want someone else to do it for me, not Alexa. This time I just want Google Assistant to do it for me. Wait, what is that here? It's a Google Assistant button. Oh, wow. Shh. Open YouTube. First try. What are you so excited about? We're not going to play anything on YouTube. We don't have license to do so. I'm just showing you, there's a lot of food on YouTube in our account. We were hungry when we were making this keynote, so we were just searching like good, good food. Okay, enough of YouTube. We cannot play anything here. You know what? I feel like watching a movie. Okay, I know you two feel like watching a movie as well. So let's play a movie. And in order to play a movie, I need to find it somehow. I don't want to type by using the cursor, finding letters, and typing individual letter in the TV. Where can I find it? I can find it in Oxygen Play. So I just go to Oxygen Play on my TV automatically, and then I go up with the trackpad control, press it. Wait, what just happened? Did you see that? You don't have to use your navigation panel to find the letter. No. The keyboard popped up. The keyboard. So now you can search your content as you would type your friend a WhatsApp message. It's just that easy, okay? And because I mentioned Wonder Woman, I want to watch Wonder Woman, so let's try to do that. Okay, Wonder Woman. First try. Now it's Wonder Woman, and now we are going to, oh wait, Gal Gadot. We're going to press play, okay? Give it some time. It's after all, it's I know. Wait a second. Let me just fast forward it. Those are just like credits. Let's find something interesting, okay? Because I want to show you one other function. Okay, well, this looks interesting. So you see, there is this icon next to the turn off button that is like a camera. So usually when you see something nice on your TV, you want to take your phone and take a picture on it. Don't do it. I beg you, don't do it. Because this time, if you have OnePlus Connect for your TV, you just press and you will have a screenshot on your phone. That's not the best part. I can share it with 2,500 of you right now. Let me show you. Boom, share. But you know what? In the room of 2,500 people, I feel incredibly lonely. So I don't want to share it with anybody. Instead, let me show you something else. Okay, let's go back. There is a back button. Let's go back to Oxygen Play. Again, remote control function. And now I want to go back to YouTube. I don't want to use Google Assistant. I don't want to use the trackpad control. I want to quickly switch between the apps. How do I do that? Let me tell you. I swipe up, and here are all my apps that I can use. Nothing on TV. I press YouTube. That's it. Done. I'm in YouTube. Nothing else. Super easy. And you know what? I feel like you guys want to watch Aquaman. And I want to watch Aquaman too. And we're going to try one very, very, very cool function. And I'm going to have to boost the volume to 100%. Remember, volume is on 100%. I go to Oxygen Play. This is my Explore section of Oxygen Play. So there is like a list of all the titles that I can access that are at the glance, in addition to the titles I can search for. So I want to see Aquaman. Okay, here it is. It's going to play it. But first, let me put the volume to 100%. Wait, this is not for the sound effects. Let's fast forward it. Just. Whoa, whoa, look at this. Divya Jyoti is calling me. By the way, Divya Jyoti is working with me at OnePlus. He's somewhere in the audience. I don't see him now. That was totally unplanned, Divya Jyoti. I wanted to watch my Aquaman movie in peace. And did you see that the volume immediately went from 100 to 10? Because the TV automatically detects that I'm getting a phone call and it lowers the volume without me needing to do anything. And now I'm just going to ignore Divya Jyoti. Boom, back to 100. Back to 100. And that's it. That was the whole OnePlus TV experience. And I just click here, and I turn it off. And here is the list of all OnePlus Connect functions. It's super easy to use it. I hate to sound like a broken record, but it is true. Now, we do have two variants of TV, Q1 and Q1 Pro. Both of them, wait a second, both of them, amazing picture quality, custom-built QLED panel. Both of them incredibly powerful sound, both of them 50 watts. Q1 does not have soundbar, Q1 Pro does have soundbar. Both of them are beautifully designed, top, bottom, front, and back. And lastly, both of them have your favorite, well, from today, favorite user interface, and that is Android TV with OnePlus Connect function. You need 4 things to keep gathering friends and family at your place for all the screenings. First, you need to have a custom-built QLED panel with incredibly vivid and bright colors. You need to have a powerful sound with forward transmission mechanism that will be blasting right at you. Pair that with Dolby Atmos, and it's a super immersive and alluring sound experience. You need your TV to be designed like OnePlus's TV. Top, bottom, front, back, especially back, don't forget the back, and you need to have easy-to-use operating experience. But there is one more thing we are forgetting. You also need to have a OnePlus TV logo on your TV. And now, please help me welcome back to stage, Carl.
Thank you, Tillem, for an amazing performance. All right, so today, we showcased several new products. We got the OnePlus TV Q1 and the Q1 Pro. It's our first adventure beyond the smartphone, and both models offer great sound and picture quality. It also intelligently connects with your smartphone. We also announced the OnePlus 7T today. It's a worthy upgrade that really elevates your smartphone experience with the 90 Hz fluid display, its superior performance, and the all-new triple camera. We're also adding a stylish new olive green color for the Bullets Wireless 2. All right. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. What's all this gonna cost? So let's start with the TV. The OnePlus TV Q1, thank you, will be sold for $69,900. The Q1 Pro, $99,900. And as for the OnePlus 7T, it's $37,999. $37,999 for the 8 128GB model, and $39,999 for the 8 256GB model. The olive green Bullets Wireless 2 will remain the same at 5,990 rupees. So what do you guys think? Looks good? The OnePlus TV and the OnePlus 7T is available already on this Saturday, September 28th. The OnePlus TV is going to be available on Amazon, whereas the OnePlus 7T will be available on oneplus.in, Amazon, and across our experience stores around the country. And we're also running offers with these channels and partners. Tomorrow, we'll be hosting pop-up events all across the country where you can experience all the new products we announced tonight and celebrate the launch together with the OnePlus team. We hope to see you there. And before we go, we're bringing something special to our community again. Today, we're introducing OnePlus Care, a special benefit for our loyal users. So no matter if you're using our latest OnePlus 7 Pro or our first OnePlus One, you can enjoy benefits such as extended warranty, subsidized battery replacement, or better trade-in plans. For more details, head to oneplus.in. So we're approaching the end of tonight's presentation. Finally, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who came out tonight to launch the OnePlus TV and the OnePlus 7T together with us. Many thanks to the OnePlus team, our partners, the media, and most importantly, you guys, our community. Thank you, and never settle. Oh, by the way, one last thing before we leave. Almost forgot. Some of you might know we're hosting this little party in November in Mumbai. And I have a small surprise for you. If you bought a ticket to be here tonight, you'll be able to use this value as a discount towards the OnePlus Music Festival. Thank you. It's the first time Katy Perry and Dua Lipa comes to India to perform, and it's going to be awesome. So see you there in November. Thank you once again. Never settle. Good night.